Part of your 5-point plan of how to survive in prison is I must get a degree, and number 5 is I must get a PhD. It's this kind of talk that's going to get you into trouble in prison in the first place.
Blake, it's time for another Would I Lie to You clip, and we are going to check out some David Mitchell.
David Mitchell in Would I Lie to You? Oh, I'm so ready for this.
I know. I remember you saying in an earlier video that he's becoming your favourite, the owl himself.
How can you not see an owl when you see
it? I know. It's all I can see as well. So I don't know much about this video. I think it's from an earlier one. That's why the clip's kind of short. It's only about 3 minutes. But This is David Mitchell's prison story.
It's where he grew his beard.
Yeah, I don't know. This may be pre-beard if it's an older clip. Let's find out.
I have formulated a 5-point plan for surviving if I were in prison.
Lie.
David, please tell us this 5-point plan for surviving in prison.
OK. 1, I have to use the fact that I've got a degree in some way. I have to sell the fact that I, have knowledge. Right. Secondly, I have to, in some way, find someone who is physically strong to try and, save me, from the big men and the soap dropping and the fun. Thirdly, I have to make sure that this person isn't a person who will bum me. Fourthly, I need to have some commodity I can sell, so I need to have some deal with someone I knew on the outside, bringing in something like, cigarettes, so that I could, sell them to other inmates.
Right. And number 5?
And, number 5 would be to get a PhD while I was in there.
What is the likelihood of you actually going to prison?
Well, cut a long story short, I did a terrible, terrible thing, but I got away with it.
This was an imminent...
No, I formulated this when I was a late teenager, and I was frightened of prison.
How old were you?
I think 17 or 16, 17.
Late teenager.
So the first one was what, sorry? To get a degree?
No, that was the last
Use
one.
his degree.
No, the first one you said was to use your degree.
Use your
But you were 17.
So part of your 5-point plan of how to survive in prison is I must get a degree, and number 5 is I must get a PhD. It's this kind of talk that's going to get you into trouble in prison in the first place.
It wasn't 5 topics of conversation when in prison. I wasn't going to bring these things up. So what are you going to do while you're here? I seem to have a cocktail in my hand. Why am I the only one? Oh, I've dropped my cocktail. Don't pick it up.
What are you thinking, then?
Do you know what? I'll tell you why I think it's true, is because David's one of the few people I know that if he did do a 5-point plan, if I was doing a 5-point plan...
Yeah, that may be that's the whole story.
Because the older ones, they don't give the whole story, do they?
They only give like a 2-minute version of it. All right. What are you going with?
Okay, I said this wasn't true because he would never go to jail, but the fear of jail could help with the narrative of, I'm scared of jail, I'll write down some things if it ever happens. I'm going to say it's true.
I'm going to say it's true as well, because he definitely seems like he would have that kind of a plan, like an unnecessary plan. I almost didn't believe it because it was a ridiculous plan. Like, it didn't sound like it was a very well thought out plan, but he rattled it off so quickly, and it was like unique enough that he wasn't just struggling to come up with ideas.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go with, I think it's true as well. In David's weird mind, he probably did do this.
If you were being sent to jail, you'd try and just think of positive things. Like, I'll do push-ups in there. I'll come out really buff. So his like, I'll just get really smart, which you can do on the outside.
Just wanting to get a PhD while you're in there. Just try and survive, buddy.
Yeah.
You're going to be in a world of trouble, especially beardless.
Yeah.
You're not intimidating anyone, David. All right, let's see the reactions. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone says true.
It'd be like, get a brick, get a rounder's bat, get something else that's big. But David involves 2 forms of education within the plan. Degree, PhD. Maybe I should make it a 7-point plan and get the masters.
I think it's a lie.
No.
What do you think, Leslie?
I think it's bullshit.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm with you, Leslie.
You're a big liar.
I think she's lying too.
Fight.
So, Lee, you're the team captain. What's your verdict?
I think that what he's saying is utter rubbish, and that's a lie.
Wow.
David, put us out of our misery.
Yes, I'm afraid to say it is a lie.
It is.
A lie. Wow. We were way off.
Absolutely right.
I feel like the list exists now, though.
It's a 5-point plan for surviving if he were in prison.
Are there other cards in here like, you had 19 different names for your grandmother? What are they? Granny, Nan,
Yes.
5-point plan for how to survive in prison. I've got no idea how to survive in prison. Don't go to prison. Only commit crimes you can get away with. Yeah. That was horrible.
That was nasty.
Nice. Well, yeah, we were way off. But I would hazard to say that I think he probably has since made a 5-point plan.
Yeah. One of which is sleep during the day and nest at night.
Yes, of course. Build up night vision.
Go outside for branches and twigs to support the family.
Work on Hoot. Yeah, I'm glad they changed the format where they give people more time to really sink their teeth into the story and tell a 5 or 6 minute version instead of these 2-minute ones, because it just allows for so much more humor. Like, that was perfectly fine, but yeah, it's definitely not as funny as the longer ones where he really has to explain himself and they can really corner him in those lies.
And I will, for this video, end it here. But there's something about when he has his beard, he has more confidence.
The David Mitchell glow up is always a fascinating thing to see.
We love all these recommendations, guys. So thank you again for your recommendations. Or if you guys are just new to the channel and have only just seen this for the first time, thank you. Welcome. And please hit the like button so that we know that you've liked it. And enjoy.
And if you guys enjoyed that clip and you want to see more Would I Lie to You reactions, hit on that playlist just up there. Also, if you saw little Alex Horn running around in the video, let us know where and when, and we'll be pinning the very first comment that gives us the correct answer. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow for the next one.
Bye, guys.